Hello, welcome to BrainGeek on Beauty. My name is Jessica and I am a neuroscientist and compulsive shopper, basically. I love buying and trying out new makeup and beauty items. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about new brands that I had tried in 2020 and as well as a couple of brands that I've had my eye on that I'm hoping to try out in 2021. So anyway, I thought I would talk a little bit about some of the new brands that I tried and what I thought of them. A couple of them I've already posted videos about or have videos that are coming very, very soon. So I just recently tried out Muse Beauty and posted a video where I used every eyeshadow in this Van Gogh palette in a single eye look. Trying it out, and I was really impressed with the formula. I also picked up and have not yet tried the Impressionism palette. So this one is sort of brighter, springier tones, but I'm very much looking forward to trying that out as well. I've only really played with the Van Gogh palette once, and I haven't used the Impressionism palette at all yet, but so far I've been impressed with the formula. And I'm looking forward to trying it out more. This is a very, very recent purchase. I just bought that a few weeks ago. Another brand that, I guess, two brands that became known to me in June when there was a big push to promote and buy from Black-owned businesses, which I think is fabulous. And I ended up buying a number of things that I've really, really enjoyed, and I've since gone back and purchased more things from those companies. So the first one was Muse Beauty. I hope I'm saying that right. I started off purchasing their foundation. This is the Say What foundation. This is a beautiful foundation. I've heard that the formula varies depending on the skin tone. So this is Fair Lady T2N with the blue cap is my shade. I use it quite frequently. It's often my daily foundation. It wears really, really well. It holds up really well to a mask, but also it doesn't look textured or sink into fine lines or anything like that on my skin. This makes my skin look really healthy and it lasts all day. The concealer that goes with it, the Stay Woke concealer, is also awesome. It looks really great under the eyes. It doesn't sink into my fine lines. I can get away with not setting it with powder, which is great right now, but I can also set it with powder if I need to. If I know I'm going to have a long day, I use the McGrath under eye powder, which is also beautiful. So I tried those out. I picked those up in the summer. And I was really, really impressed with it. So I've picked up more things from the brand since then. I've used it in a couple of previous videos. I got their Drama Bomb mascara. I talked about this in my last video. It's actually a really nice mascara. It does have a fragrance to it, and it is a strong fragrance, but it does go away and it doesn't irritate my eyes. So I'm okay with it. It's not my favorite mascara, but it's good, and I'll use it until it's gone. And then recently, during all of the Black Friday sales, I picked up one of their eyeshadow palettes. I haven't had a chance to try this out yet. This is the Carnival palette. And of course, this is the one that I picked up because it's the most colorful, and I love color. So I haven't had a chance to try this out yet, but it looks beautiful, and I'm really looking forward to featuring that in an upcoming video. When I picked up the eyeshadow palette, I also picked up the Double Take Sculpt and Strobe Duo Stick in Fair Lady, and I tried that in a recent video. And it's actually a beautiful product. It is very pigmented and very creamy. So especially with the bronzer / contour, you have to be really careful and go in with a light hand. The first time I used it, I went too heavy and looked a little crazy. I've used it since then with a lighter hand, and it looks beautiful on the skin. So far I've actually been really impressed with all of the stuff that I've tried from Muse Beauty, and I'm looking forward to trying out one of their eyeshadow palettes in an upcoming video. The other brand that I became aware of in the summer is Colored Rain. Colored Rain is another Black woman-owned brand, and I saw a bunch of people promoting it on Instagram, so I went online and checked out their website, which is where I came across this palette, which sadly is no longer available. This is the Power palette. So as soon as I saw this palette, I thought, oh my god, that is me in a palette. These are exactly the types of shades that I love, and it is in fact beautiful. So I've done looks with this on my Instagram before. So I picked this eyeshadow palette up over the summer along with one of their blush highlighter duos. So I picked up this one, and Prove My Loyalty. And I did it because, one, I do not have a blush anywhere else in my collection that is this color. And it is very bright and very pigmented, and you have to go in with a light hand if you're as pale as I am. But also because this highlighter looked beautiful, and it really is. So I don't know if this will swatch well on camera. You can see it. But the shine from this highlighter is absolutely gorgeous. Like, it really does look wet on the skin. It's absolutely stunning. So more recently, during all of the holiday sales, I picked up another one of their blush highlighter duos. These are probably the only two that are wearable on me. The other ones, the highlighter shades, are too dark for my skin tone. But they did have 4 of these. I don't know if they still have them, but they are beautiful. But I also picked up another one of their eyeshadow palettes. This is the Queen of Hearts palette, and I just wanted to show that in the outer packaging, because the outer packaging is stunning. The actual palette is just matte black, which is a bit unfortunate because the pattern on the outer carton is glorious. So I might slice and dice this and glue it to the palette so that it's on there permanently and I can still open it without having to take it out of the cardboard every time. But this is the palette here, and it's these sort of beautiful, warm, like orange and burgundy tones. I've heard so many good things about this palette, and it was always out of stock, and then I saw it was in stock, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna pick it up, see what happens. Haven't tried it yet. It's also in the palettes I need to do videos with pile that is ever increasing on the table behind me. So I will be trying that out in a video in the very near future. So those are brands that I highly, highly recommend, and I've been really impressed with their products. Another brand that I tried out really recently for the first time is Ofra Cosmetics. So this is the Secret Garden palette that I got during their holiday sale. I have heard a lot about Ofra, particularly their highlighter formulas, over the years, and I have never tried them, so I wanted to pick something up and give it a shot. So I did film a video, which is up on my channel now, and I will link to it down below, where I did a first impression with this Secret Garden palette. The highlighter formula was beautiful. And I can totally see why people rave about the highlighter formula. I have 2 more single pan highlighters from them that I picked up that I haven't tried out yet, and I'm really looking forward to that. The eyeshadow formula is good. It's not my favorite. So I don't know that I'm in a hurry to go back and buy a whole bunch more eyeshadows from them, but the highlighters are definitely beautiful, and I would pick those up again in the future. Another brand that I tried out for the first time, and I haven't talked about on my channel yet. I think I was wearing it in a video, but I didn't actually use it on camera or talk about it, is rishuele defi. So this, I saw, it's really hard to see. It's just reflecting my ring light. This is one of their Rare Light Cream Luminizers. This is the shade Iceberg, which is a beautiful, like, champagne-y color. It's beautiful. It gives an absolutely beautiful, like, wet, shimmery glow. It's not glittery. It's definitely not blinding the way like the Ofra highlighter is, but it's absolutely beautiful. And I've gotten really into sort of using all cream products. So I picked this up and I've been really enjoying it. And I have a couple of their blushes and other highlighter shades in my wish list to pick up in the future. I mentioned I've been really into trying new indie brands lately. It's something that I've been trying to get more into. I have in the past bought a lot of things from Sydney Grace Cosmetics and Divina Cosmetics. I have a lot of single pan eyeshadows from them. And looking at stuff on Instagram, I saw a number of people mention and recommend JD Glow Cosmetics. So this year I picked up a few things from them from the first time. I picked up one of their multi-chrome liners and I used that in this look, which you probably can't see really well on camera, but there'll be pictures on my Instagram as well. And I really, really liked that. I also picked up 6 of their single eyeshadow pans. So these are these ones here at the top. These are absolutely beautiful, and I want to use these in more looks on my channel. This is Watermark. I don't know if you can see that really well. That's Anomaly. These are just beautiful, but even the non like multi-chrome ones, like their metallic shadows are super foiled and shimmery. That orange one is, oh honey. The pans on these are huge. So these are 37 millimeter pans. Just to put it in perspective, this is like a standard eyeshadow pan. These are like the 26 millimeter ones. So these pans are huge. I only picked up 6 because I was trying them out for the first time and didn't know if I would like them, but I was super impressed with the formula and the pigmentation and the way they applied on the lid. The selection of colors, they're really unique. Just they're so pretty. Just look at them. So I will definitely buy more from JD Glow in the future. The last makeup thing that I wanted to mention, because I'm old and late to the game, this year was the first time I tried Makeup Geek. I picked up my first Makeup Geek single shadows, so I created my own palette here with these 9 shadows from their collection, and they are absolutely beautiful. Like, they just blend so perfectly. I think they might still be on sale, but they had a big holiday sale, which I guess they called like a throwback sale. So it's all of their like old sort of original shadows in the round pans. And most of them are on sale for $1 to $2 a pan. So I haven't even had time to take all of this out of the box yet. But this is the shipment that I got earlier this week from Makeup Geek with all of these are all single shadows, some of their duochrome pigments. Got a couple of palettes that were on sale, so some little quads. I still have to unpack all of these and sort through them all and organize all of them. But at some point in the near future, I'll probably do like a eyeshadow bingo or eyeshadow roulette with all of these single shadows that I got from Makeup Geek. So I was a little late to the game, but now I'm caught up with everyone. So not makeup, but beauty related. Holo Taco. Holo Taco is the nail polish brand created by Christine / Simply Nailogical, who I've been watching for years. Probably one of the first YouTube channels that I subscribed to. I love her because she's Canadian. Yay, go Canada. Also, I'm Canadian, in case I haven't pointed that out a million times already. I love her sort of emphasis on education and giving back. I mean, they just seem like good people. Like, Christine and Ben seem like really good people. I never get that like shady vibe where I feel like they're trying to sell me something covertly. Like, she's just like, yeah, I'm trying to sell you something. I made some nail polish. That is the kind of upfront shit that I'm here for. But also, I love nail polish, so I thought I would try some of these out. I've now picked up 6 of the colored nail polishes. This is one of the creme polishes. This is Indigo Away. I wanted Indigo Away just for the name, but also because this is like my favorite color. Anyway, creme polishes are beautiful, opaque in one coat. This is one of their new multi-chrome polishes. This is Purple with Envy. I also have Cat's Evasion. I have a couple of their holo polishes as well, of course. This is starting to peel off now, and I've got eyeshadow all over my hands. On my nails right now is Play Rosé over peely base so that I can peel off the glitter. This is one of the holo tacos. This is flaky holo taco. These are beautiful. Fast drying top coat, actually fast drying. The holo glitters in the polishes are beautiful. Being able to use the peely base, this is just starting to peel off, and I did this 3 days ago. So they actually last a pretty decent amount of time. If you use the long-lasting base coat, my nails still look good after 2 weeks. So they're absolutely beautiful, high-quality polishes. I don't feel like when I buy from them that I'm buying to support a YouTuber. I'm buying a product because it's good. Highly recommend Holo Taco if you're into nail polish. So an honorable mention in brands I tried category goes to Nabla, because I bought this and I still haven't tried it. And given that the year is almost over, I probably won't get to it in 2020. So I have been meaning to try something from Nabla for a very long time. I've had their palette, in particular the Secret palette, which is this one. You can see this here. I am a sucker for anything teal and blue. And this has a beautiful teal in it. I've heard really good things about their eyeshadow formula, and I have had this palette in my wish list for a very long time, basically since it came out, and I finally picked it up. So this will be coming in a video very, very soon as well. So it was purchased in 2020. It just hasn't been used in 2020. This will probably be one of my first videos of 2021. So just to wrap this up, I thought I would just quickly mention a couple of brands that I've had my eye on that I want to try out in 2021, and the products that sort of initially caught my eye. First up is Midas Cosmetics. So I've seen a lot of influencers / beauty YouTubers talking about Midas Cosmetics and raving about it. So I've heard good things about a lot of their products. The first time I really thought, maybe I should actually check out their website and see what they have was when the Neon MUA face palettes came out. So they were these beautiful face palettes that had like a blush, a highlighter, a bronzer, and a contour. But most importantly, there were 4 different palettes for varying skin tones. So they had a fair palette, which is what I would need, but they also had beautiful palettes for really, really dark skin tones. So that sort of like got them on my radar, and I thought, okay, like this is a brand that I think I'd like to support, and I just haven't gotten around to buying anything from them yet because funds are not limitless. But they're definitely on my list of things that I'm going to try in 2021. The second is Lethal Cosmetics. So I have gone to their website and played with their palette designer feature, which is brilliant, where you can select the individual eyeshadows and put them into a palette, and it shows it to you on the screen. So you can design your own palette. And I love doing this. And I've almost purchased from them many, many times. And the only reason I haven't is because they are based in Germany. And so there's a shipping cost to get to the US. I think it's like $15, which isn't astronomical, but it adds up. They just came out with a whole bunch of bronzers and highlighters and blushes that look really interesting as well. So they're definitely on my list of things that I want to try, and I just haven't quite done it yet, but it'll happen in the not so distant future. The third one is Collidos. So I've seen a lot of people on YouTube using their palettes, and a lot of them are quite neutral, or have a lot of neutrals in them. So they have these 6-pan Futurism palettes. There was one which was the Futurism 3, the Astro Pink palette, and that one caught my attention. So I watched a lot of videos, like sort of wanting to get an idea about the formula. And it's gotten like enough good reviews that they're definitely still on my radar. And I've seen a couple of other things on their website that intrigue me. So they're a brand that I'm most likely going to end up trying out in 2021. Collidos Cosmetics. Oh man, at some point I will purchase from them. Every time someone like posts a video about their like gorgeous like multi-chrome shadows, like I drool a little. They look absolutely beautiful. I've just never gotten around to buying from them. A number of times I've been like, oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna finally order something from them, and their website's down. They're closed. It's a small business. They run out of product very, very quickly. So they're often restocking. I know they like shut down their shop for a long time because of COVID. So I haven't yet picked up anything from them, but it is on my list of things that I am going to try at some point. On the glittery goodness train is Muse Cosmetics. A lot of their stuff I'm not super excited by. So like I know I've seen a lot of videos with a new palette that people have been posting about recently, and it like color wise just doesn't really do anything for me. But their Cosmic Chameleon shadows really intrigue me, and I'd really like to try them out. So that's like on my list of things to pick up. So anyway, that's just a little bit about some of the new brands that I tried this year and some of the brands that I'm hoping to try out in the new year. If you have any other suggestions about brands that you think that I should check out, let me know down below. I'm always willing to open another tab in my browser to window shop makeup, because that's what I do when I'm procrastinating. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this interesting, and I will see you again soon. Bye.